was 15, the thought of an apocalypse never troubled me. The only thing I can give up, even on the face of the world.
Been a minute. Just checking out the stream. We do have a Discord. It's very small currently. Um, I'll basically let you know when I stream. It is in the description of my channel. Eventually, I will start moving it to the description of the videos. Thank you for considering. And yes, this is the one time I remember to do it early stream. I mentioned the Discord. Aside from that, gonna be doing story today.
I gotta find time to sort the new stock, 'cause this place is gonna be a mess again.
When you look at these stone lions, one of them sticking his tongue out to mock the other one at the entrance of the temple.
Hey, Alistair. I've expected that before, but the fact that it's changed is interesting. But yeah, hey, Alistair. forgot to do this. Alright, there we go. I tried to do the wrong thing, as per usual.
Good afternoon. You must be hungry. We've got the perfect lunch combo just for you.
Hmm.
A rare batch of collector's treasures have just arrived. Fewer than a dozen remain. Please feel free to visit our store for details.
Eat hurry! Sweep the wimps away!
Choosing advantage. Please.
Are you ready for this? You asked for it. Into the frozen abyss.
Morning.
Hey, random. How's it going?
This ain't the story.
Yeah, I gotta do the daily stuff first, fam. If I wasn't gonna do the story, I wouldn't have put it in the title of the stream.
Eat hurry! Sweep the wimps away!
Apologies.
Let's cool things down.
Keep your eyes wide open!
Leave this part.
Got a chem exam tonight, and I def ain't studied enough.
You asked for it.
Don't freak out now!
I commend your courage.
Let's ride the wave!
Choosing advantage.
How about this?
I commend your courage.
I've been watching Chainsaw Man. Still haven't gotten finished with it because I've just been watching some of my friends. Should be able to finish it today, and just checked out my local GameStop. Found some Crunchyroll branded Legos, or a partnered Crunchyroll Lego set. Well, not Legos, it's BODR. For Chainsaw Man, I got a Pochita and a Chainsaw Man Lego set. And I got a pretty good discount, so it was like $49 for like 1,100 pieces. A Lego that size for like normal Lego brand, oh, that shit would be like nearly $200.
Interesting.
Like the one Lego set I want from like actual Lego now is the One Piece Going Merry. But that shit is like $180.
Chainsaw Man.
That's pretty good so far.
Eat hurry!
I'm not gonna overhype it. So if you're ever interested, see if you like it.
Await.
How about
Never
this?
hurts.
Amateurs.
How about this?
I commend your courage. Yep. Sleep well.
Kama's itching to jump in! Sweep the wimps away!
Choosing advantage.
Let's cool things down.
A deep clean.
Let's cool things down.
Unless anything goes awry, Thursday or Friday this week should when I be starting up the secondary games to stream. One reason why I haven't started them up already is because some events have been going on COD, and that shit has been putting me behind schedule. Because somehow at some point activated my competitive streak to understand, which I don't have that very often. So when it activates, it activates. With some dumb leaderboard event. Which overall really isn't worth it, but at this point I'm too invested to just stop. Alright, what all do I have to do today? Probably a good amount of shit, to be honest. Okay. Probably everything. I'll do some of this shit today and some of it tomorrow. Hollow Zero, I'll do tomorrow. See, what about you? I also am gonna have to do... I'll do Shiyu and Hollow tomorrow. And today I'll do Notorious Hunt. How many of these do I have?
I've been pondering over whether I should get Dialyn.
Do you like the character?
No matter
Or are
where
you
we
getting
go,
it for meta
meeting
reasons?
you is the real reward.
Because it does make
My
a
dream
difference.
seems to have become a reality.
Kinda.
Kinda's not a good answer, if you had to ask me. So 3, 6, 10. Okay.
I
Damn,
also
okay.
kinda don't like Shashang.
Yeah. I have no clue of how she is full on, to be honest. From my very from my understanding, she kind of works like a even less serious version of like Izuin, if I'm not mistaken. But I could be wrong. This is just a guess. So 7, 9. Okay. So as long as I keep 9 of them, then I'm fully prepped for
But Shashang is a void hunter.
Do you want me to fight?
like, is that
Or cook?
actually confirmed, or you just theorized upon that?
But Dialyn pairs amazing with Yuxuan. Yes, confirmed.
Via story or via just fucking in general? Through like
In her splash art.
enter splash art?
If you need help, call me anytime.
How about this is in
Wanna see?
no matter where we go.
I'm here, so we're good.
Let's fire it up.
I do not know what that
You
is,
have-
but
Man is iron.
Don't just think. Hey, don't. Is it what?
Had made
as long as it ain't a story spoiler, I guess I don't care.
She likely gets the title in 2.5.
Mm,
Looking for? Do I? One.
I'm not really a fan of that being a
Let's see
thing.
you.
It's our
Pick me. Ready for?
Do you want?
Starlight. It's time to.
Hello.
A mission? Take me along.
I was gonna ask a question, I'm like, nah, I'll find out.
Bear
Story,
witness to the noble principles of the Timefield family.
but- okay, let's see. I don't know. Ever since the idea of her becoming a Void Hunter was a thing, I've been kind of against it. Okay, so I don't need to be
Like the
grinding that
marketing
anymore.
art on this channel has the void hunter symbol next to her element.
Damn. Well, I do want Lucia at some point. I think I should
I'm
start.
just too meaty by killed.
How many of these do I have? 1. Okay, I'll start grinding these, I guess. I don't know. It just felt like a kind of a
I
weak
don't
plot
like
point.
the idea of a stronger character.
It feels like a weak plot point to me. Like, it doesn't hold the same value as Miyabi did. And Izuen, see, kind of, from my stance, think about like Izuen. She could have been a Void Hunter, but she decided to turn it down, meaning it would require like it makes it seem like the title just gets thrown around at that point. Because someone from the same faction, quote unquote, um, has turned it down and a new one has accepted it, and it doesn't feel right.
Yuchuan's Boy Hunter LBL was a BSS fruit frog turned into Gessel on record acknowledging that.
That's as far as you go.
Don't look straight at the moon.
I'm not in pattern.
Time to let the hammer fall! Now, little cuties, crush them!
Boy Hunter is supposed to mean they did something of extreme value to the original.
Seizing advantage.
I think it's official now that season 2 is by far gonna be a very weak season. We are not getting a Miyabi fucking. We're not gonna get a fucking whatchamacallit.
Miyabi literally single-handedly destroyed a expanding hollow, preventing Tops from needing to nuke it and kill hundreds.
Like, we're not gonna be getting a fucking Miyabi fucking come alive moment. We're not gonna be getting one of those, it seems, in season 2. Story-wise, I've only liked chapter 4 of this season, really.
They wanna try, they do in this story. But it just feels so unprompted.
This is your last page. Let's see you handle this.
No real build up.
Let's see you handle this.
Apologies. A deep clean.
Time to let the hammer fall. The next page is the ending.
no, I just I've only liked. Okay, I like chapter 1 of season 2 and chapter 2 and then chapter 4. 3 I was kind of meh on.
What they need to do is give more context on factions prior to putting them on banner.
Like,
Void Hunters should clearly exist independently of the proxies.
with Miyabi, there was like a clear build up to her in section 6. Like, we knew. We saw evidence.
We need to see they are a being above the rest.
And then with the introduction of Izuen, who isn't even a Void Hunter, was very fucking well done in the at the end of the epilogue. Like, that was the perfect moment to show who was the next level of Void Hunter, just for us to be told, yeah, technically she ain't. Uh, and then, as far as I'm concerned, the introduction to the next quote-unquote Void Hunter is not, well, all that crazy at all.
Yeah, Miyabi was seen in 1.0 going up against and driving off near unkillable Ethereal.
Was she shown that fucking?
Losing advantage.
I genuinely do not recall. I wouldn't doubt it though.
Perfect timing. Let's see you handle this. That's as far as you go.
1.0 Nightmare Sighting.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, okay, yeah, I know what you're talking about now. Yeah, she's been in here for a very long time then.
How about this?
A deep clean.
Because Section 6 was introduced via fucking Hollow Zero.
Time to let the hammer fall. Now, little cuties, crush them!
Woo! Now you meet Boomer! The enemy's awake now! Winks away!
Apologies.
Don't worry, one swing will do. Here we go.
And then the build-up for Izuen wasn't as good as Miyabi, but the introduction was delivered very well. Meanwhile,
Miyabi felt like a force beyond the others.
and then again, Izuen wasn't even a Void Hunter. She turned
Not
down
really
that offer.
TBH.
Yeah. But then again, Izuen's not even a Void Hunter, which raised the question of why wasn't, according to you, why isn't um the new Void Hunter presented with either the build up that Miyabi had or the introduction? Because the first time we meet Shigwing, fucking kind of eh. It feels like them just meeting any other character. introduction's not that crazy.
Each one had near zero build-up, and she really felt like she only existed to fill the Miyabi role, while Miyabi is unavailable lore-wise.
Mm.
The Jesus character.
No, I'd say you can give a bit more leeway to Eastwood for two reasons. She's not actually a Void Hunter, and two, her introduction scene was pretty good, but the build up, I will have to agree with you, it was non existent.
Bro, the 2.1 story.
No, you do not remember the epilogue, fam? At the end of the epilogue, that's when we first see her. Bro, I think you're tweaking. 2.1 had uh Allison
Ain't
Uzaha.
talking about that.
The hell are you talking about?
Stream delay.
I haven't mentioned 2.1 in eons. The fuck you talking about?
I'm talking about how the 2.1 story ends.
Oh, I don't remember 2.1 that well. With 2.1, um, that one I don't remember too much when it
She
comes
had
to.
F-all to do with the story, then just jumps in and kills the damn final boss.
Oh, okay, yeah, true. I did say after that point onwards, though, like they were cooking with the story up to 2.0, and then after 2.0, it kind of fell off. Like the Allison Usaha parts of 2.1 were solid, but everything else was kind of like, eh. And the events were good, but the main story was kind of meh when it wasn't surrounding the two new banner characters. And then there was 2.2 with fucking okay chapter 3, and that wasn't very good either, story wise, in my opinion. And or overall vibes, I didn't really fuck with it. And then I might be weird, but 2.3, aka chapter 4, I did like. I don't know if that's just me, but I did like 2.4's story. Or not 2.4. Yeah, no, yeah, 2.4
Spook Shack felt like a filler episode, to be honest.
or 2.3. 2.3. I don't know. I'm tweaking right now. Chapter 4, I did like the story of. We'll go with that. Um, and I mainly because I really like the
2.1
fight.
and 2.3 both.
I liked the environments of the battlefields and all that, and the new additions to how miasma is even fucking freakier than we thought. Um,
Yeah, the content was okay.
yeah, I would say it was good. I would say it's what it was what we're supposed to be getting. Whereas your argument for 2.1 not being that great, that's fair when it comes to the story. You're quite great. 2.2, I felt the same way about the story. 2.3, I liked it. 2.0, I thought it was good. Um,
But like, the entire story plays out exactly the same without 2.1 or 2.3.
mm, further
They
isn't.
progressed nothing.
Yeah, it was like literally a search slash fetch quest for something they couldn't even find at either location. Like, we're still not finding anything new on Carolina. Which we've been chasing that since like 2.0, like properly chasing that anyway since like 2.0 2.1, and we have made like zero progression to it.
2.2 at least had Carol stuff.
Oh yeah, with Seed, Seed did bring up Helios Academy, so I can give 2.2 that, I guess, but as a story
We
function
know
though, I
Carol was
still
in
don't like
contact with the
2.2.
creator.
Mainly because the reasonings behind what um give me a second, I gotta remember her name. Isolde. The reasonings
2.2
behind what she
literally
did,
ended with us speaking to a memory of Carol.
my asthma, to be fair, if I remember correctly. So, I don't know how to feel about that because it's technically just my asthma. But I don't know. My main reasoning for not liking 2.2 story was kind of how the reasoning behind why Isolde was doing the shit. Because things did not need to hit that level of extent. Oh no. But then again, I guess I don't know how to feel about 2.3 in that regard then, because as it applies to the story, I guess it really doesn't matter to the overall plot.
Isolde was a bit weird, and also I had issues with the characters' personalities.
Character personalities, I actually don't mind at
You
all.
know my opinion on Orphe and Seed.
Look, I'm not gonna ask for realisticness when it comes to games, when it comes to shit like that. When there wasn't any prior need for consistency before in those kind of areas. That's why I don't have complaints where you do when it comes to that. Um, I don't know, just the overall, at least half of season 2 has been kind of meh, story wise.
No, but in the story context, it can very much break any sort of immersion if the characters act inappropriately for the situation.
Kind of a dumb decision, but okay. Let's keep reading. Right, not talking about what you said, I'm talking about what they just said.
The spatial fissure has stabilized to a traversable state. Connected area, old mining site. Recommendation: proceed with investigation within the current stability window.
Oh wait, so we have fairy voice lines, but we don't have Wise or Bell voice lines. Not gonna question it.
Sarah used Eat
Oh,
Hardy's
there we go.
ability to determine the direction she and Senior Ye both went.
Well, damn. The game don't. Never mind. It's missing. If I had to describe this, it feels like I'm playing DDLC over again because there's no voice lines and I'm just reading while that background music's playing.
I get Hoyo wanted to show the goofy aspects of the characters, but the weird comedy moments with Orphe and Seed made it hard for me to empathize.
I mean, my main argument is I've seen the entire running joke with military is that they are the ones that take it the least bit serious. Why? Because trust me, you don't want to be in a serious situation, have to take it serious. Otherwise, it's all just gonna be doom and gloom. That's why it's pretty casual to see like I don't know random shit of like military people doing the dumbest shit. Like
Okay, yeah, but on an active battlefield?
here's the funny part. That's in fact how that works. There's legitimately a thing. There's legitimately a video of these guys. What they do is they got a like um some kind of like they put like some kind of prop shit on a like a broomstick or some shit, and it looked like a person, and so they were kept baiting a sniper to keep shooting at it while hiding behind a building. And it's not an exclusive U.S. thing for the military to be acting stupid on the battlefield. It's common courtesy,
That's a movie clip.
not a movie clip. Not a movie clip. I could tell by the quality of it, it was not a movie clip. Plus, I don't know any movies that have done that off the top of my head. Plus, I have friends that have gone into the military, and trust me, they're a bunch of dumbasses. they, they do a bunch of goofy ass shit. Then again, that's more modern military kind of brain, like thought process. Now, if we're talking like World War II era military, I couldn't tell you if anyone was like if everyone was dead serious or if majority of people were willing to joke around to lighten the mood during the conflict. I couldn't tell you. Let me get Spotify up and running.
Okay, but again, hyphen had they done that immediately following active combat?
Following active combat? I wouldn't know. They don't tell me about that kind of shit. But I can tell you for sure, it's a
Did
lot
they
more
go in
likely
active
than you think.
combat?
Because I'm basing everything I'm saying off of the people I know, plus a bunch of shit I've seen that proves the same point. Whereas I've never really seen anything aside from when it comes to the older, kind of like,
Have they been deployed?
but when it comes to like the older generations, like Vietnam, fucking World War II, World War One, I couldn't tell you genuinely how people were back then when it comes to that. But at the same time, I must ask you the same question: do you have evidence to prove against it? What I'm saying? Because I'm basing this upon what I've seen over time and what I know from my surroundings.
Irizu is in a constant state of defense. Obel Squad is supposed to a bunch of hardened veterans. No, obviously.
So it can lean either way, is what I'm saying here. I say it is easily obvious. It's easy. It's as likely as someone being serious as someone being unserious in the battlefield. Completely dependent on their humor and how they are. Because people react to shit like that in different ways. Some resort to locking the fuck in, some resort to lightening the
But like
mood.
these are a bunch of traumatized soldiers.
The only way to come the only way to counter trauma is to kind of try your best to ignore it by doing other shit. But then again, it's kind of hard to say because I'm not a psychologist, so I can't really say why someone would do what while being traumatized. And I don't believe you are either.
They very much fail to bring that vibe into 2.2's humor. I am not.
Yeah.
I am the trauma.
Okay, buddy.
Your dearest wish will be fulfilled by them alone.
My wish.
Yes, buried deep within your nightmares. The thing you fear most.
No!
The very thing you'd stop, no matter what it cost.
No!
The one
My brother's nose is bent at a 45-degree angle and my fist is responsible.
Your wish is to stop this scene from ever becoming reality, and the authority granted to
Girl.
me by the Creator can momentarily reduce those fears of yours to nothing.
Alright.
I've merely tempered the onslaught of those nightmares. If you want to sever the connection between your sister and that sword, then the Creator is the only hope for you.
Xiao Guang.
We'll find out. I'm not.
Not what?
I'm talking to Sardine. So if you hear me talking to myself, that's why. It's also hard for me to like try and like chapter 5 so far due to all the missing dialogue. Like I would have rather them add more days onto the last banner and just push this back further if it meant they could actually have the voice lines out on time.
Yeah, that's a production issue. Devs have kinda already said this season's a lost cause.
Mm. At this point, I just gotta look forward to the epilogue for this season. If they have the gall to even try to redo an epilogue.
3.0 gonna bring back the good stuff.
The 3.0 can have the same kind of energy that majority of season 1 had.
Lol, epilogue gonna be the musicians again.
Low key? You might be
Idols
right on
this
it.
time. Yeah, I know 1.5 wasn't technically epilogue.
Yeah.
But it was epilogue part 1.
No. Epilogue A was 1.6 and epilogue B was 1.7 actually. It was a special episode which is its own entire thing. Yo, it's certain. But yeah, so you said you were leaving in about an hour, right? Sardine. Hello. Mm.
Epilogue 1 is 1.5, Epilogue 2 is 1.6, Epilogue 2b is 1.7.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Sure, buddy. Sure. Bro. Bro does not know what a special episode is.
In the context of the story, 1.5 was the epilogue to 1.4.
Special episode. So does that mean, so does that mean 1.1 was the, epilogue to 1.0? I don't think that's how that works. Or, for instance, does that mean 1.3 was the epilogue to 1?
Now those different plots.
No, 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 no. A special episode is a special episode.
But 1.5 aimed to bring everyone together for a good moment.
Uh, that, mm, 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 I would say the Redu's Got Boo did that better than the actual story at the time. That was more, if you ask me, that was more of Redu's Got Boo that actually did that. Or whatever it was called. That one, it was one of the two events that I remember ended off with
It showed the
fireworks.
aftermath of the 1.4 story as a light in the darkness. Yeah. Epilogue 1 Rita's got boo.
Bro's just not wanting to admit he was wrong. I was coping so hard.
Also served to introduce Mockingbird.
Yes.
That was you, Junior Wise. You're my lifesaver, and the only person I can depend on in Wi-Fi now.
The epilogue of Season 1 was more the prologue to Season 2. It introduced the Exaltists as a real faction.
No. In this case, it's just called having a good plot
Gave us a
system.
new ability. And began introducing characters.
Technically, that was after the epilogue when they introduced um Izwin. That is the weird technicality, I think. Or no, I might be tweaking on my memory when it comes to that though. Because I remember there was a little bit after the epilogue that was still there in 1.7 that you did the story for. Before.
1.6-1.7 exists independently of the other Season 1 events.
Alright, so dude, you said you're dipping out an hour, right? What? An hour and a half, so 8 a.m. How long you gonna be out for? Okay, then I'll start working on Pachita then that time.
It does not close out the story like an epilogue is supposed to.
It closed out the story for season 1. And opened up the paths for the new plot line with
So Dean
Miasma
sounds
and
like an
Zeldas.
adult from the Peanuts.
Bruh.
No, it decidedly did not. One point 4-1.5 was the end to the Season 1 storyline.
Bro is still coping.
First, call me senior a few more times. I'm enjoying it.
This your Void Hunter? Moment. I swear, like, the least important lines are the ones that are...
First,
Like, it ruins the whole purpose of this shit. It's not even fucking crap. Ugh.
Huh?
you don't want to?
Sure, no problem. Senior Xuanguang.
Yeah, Shashang, just don't cut it for me.
I never get tired of hearing senior, but given the situation,
It's also... half the voice lines are fucking missing, and so I'm not used to hearing a voice, and it just keeps throwing me off. She gets off attention-seeking puppy vibes, kind of. It's like, eh.
just call me Xiaoguang for now. My brother and Shifu call me that. And can I just call you by your name?
Shashang is on the goofball side of things, and they have exactly one more story to throw that off.
Like, Miyabi was quirky in her own way. Of where she basically was very weird, but still serious. And then Izuna was more of a mature, laid back. But the goofball just ain't cutting it.
Did you say Yanaji
I did not say Yanagi.
or Miyabi?
I mentioned Miyabi and I mentioned Izulin. Now I don't know how
Oh
bad
yeah.
the stream delay is, but yeah.
Yishuan Shifu was usually so carefree. I didn't expect her to be so protective.
Like I think it would have been a way more interesting plotline point if like we had a Void Hunter and I don't know Krampus.
You don't
And
like Yi. How? Miyabi being portrayed as quirky by being constantly serious was emo the correct decision?
yeah, it's just it's as an overall character she seems all right, but
Sunbringer
it's
likely
more
has
like
or is related to Krampus.
it's like it's not really the character herself. It's not really her fault that she's not that. It's more like the story at this point. It's like it, she doesn't feel like Void Hunter material in the same way Miyabi did, or even Izuen for that matter, in my opinion. And it's also the overall mood of this chapter has felt kind of like a slump. Like half the voice lines are missing, so I can't really get a good vibe or feeling from it. So it's kind of hard for me to raise my opinions.
She likely kills the creator to earn the title.
But like, if it was just the fact that she was just another agent that just happened to be part of uh Youngquay or some shit like that, I wouldn't mind. But it's the fact that they're giving her the Void Hunter title, apparently, that's like got me kind of like, eh.
She feels like the Fu 2.0. That's the issue.
I'm not gonna disagree with that. That is pretty true.
What are miners doing there? Isn't Porcelumex under a work stoppage order? As far as I know, the acting manager is definitely supposed to be enforcing that.
Well, it's not technically a production zone. The place had been mined out and abandoned. They started shutting it down years ago. That shutdown was interrupted by the miasma disaster a decade back. Hardly any miners or their families made it out alive. They left their equipment behind, and the mine faded from public memory. But lately, people have been saying the miasma's thinned out, almost like an ebbing tide. which got some clueless, promotion-hungry manager thinking it would be a great idea to send a team in and see if they couldn't start things up again. A few miners who had survived the disaster wanted to go back and pick up some keepsakes, so they volunteered to join the team. And now look at the mess we're in. That apprentice was supposed to be their muscle, but he hasn't made it back either.
Like, I low-key would have been a bit more open to Banyu being, um, the Void Hunter. To be fair, bro was straight up boxing, the Wandering Hunter, I believe is what it's called. Bro was straight up
Hello,
boxing that
Java.
dude. I am necrosis.
The old mining site. That's exactly where Sarah and Senior Ye went. Perfect. I can investigate, get some solid leads, then tell Xiaoguang about it. I couldn't say this earlier. Since you've been in seclusion all this time, I doubt Shifu and the others had time to tell you. Truth is, before we came to Wi-Fi Peninsula, we didn't just run a video store. My sister and I have another job. We also take on commissions as proxies.
Proxies! So that's your specialty. No wonder Shifu, who rarely takes on disciples, made an exception for you two. That means we could actually...
Yeah, we could head into the hollow to save those people. He looked really worried just now. We just need to let Belle know about the situation first.
Yeah. Helping those in danger is part of what it means to be a disciple of Yunkuei Summit. Besides... My brother and I actually go way back with Banyue Shifu. It's been years since we last spoke, but he really looked after us before. If his apprentice is in trouble, I can't just stand by and do nothing.
So you know Banyue Shifu too. He's helped us out a lot before. Let me try to contact him now.
You know it's bad when I'm already checking the progress on this stuff. This is gonna be a long week. Uh, Story ain't hitting.
Vanya is currently inside Lemnian Hollow and cannot be reached at this time.
That's what's I'm inserting. It's also because I have to actually look. I normally do read as they're speaking, but half of the voice lines are missing from this update. That's another reason why I'm very meh with it right now. This it's probably a bit of a lost cause. It hasn't been this bad in a minute. The last time something like this happened, it was for smaller factions that didn't matter that all that much in the update, but the last time it happened was in like 1.4. But then again, it was with characters that were had their VAs replaced, I believe. If I'm not mistaken, I might be tweaking when it comes to that. But it was also mainly just characters that we haven't heard in a minute, and they were just kind of like sprinkle out here and there. Not really anything major was missing. But the problem here is that it's the main cast voice lines that are missing. Like the characters, the stories
This
focus
story
on the
took me
most.
like 3 hours and one game crash to finish. It was insane.
Uh, Hold on, let me take a look at that. All right, let me take a look at stream real quick. Mm. For me, I tend to take a lot longer with story elements, mainly because I also limit myself to spread out the content. Mainly because I don't want to just.
Are you enjoying the story, Jaga?
Unfortunately, not that much. Sadly, I I liked the last chapter story. To be fair, didn't like the chapter before that one though. And I think 1.1 and 1.0 were good. Mainly 1.0, not 1. 2.0, I mean, 2.0 was good, overall very good. 2.1, meh. 2.2, meh. 2.3, I liked it. This one, eh. So far, yeah. Like, I want to enjoy it, but it's making it difficult. I'll keep playing the game, but it's like,
If Banyer Shifu is in the hollow, he probably already knows about the trapped miners and his apprentice.
but I feel like I just can't lock in.
Sorry, may I ask who Fairy is?
I am Fairy, a Type 3 general-purpose AI equipped with total sequential integration. I am also Master's supreme assistant, the most versatile companion for holo navigation, data processing, and life management. Last but not least, when Master makes questionable decisions, I offer a modest spark of wisdom to keep things on track. Hello, Miss Yeshun Wang. I have forwarded your lifestyle preference analysis report to Second Assistant. That is, the Master's rather clumsy sister, as an important reference for arranging your guest room.
Hey,
Miss Xiaoguang, if you're curious about Master's little secrets, such as how many snacks they've been secretly hoarding, whether they talk in their sleep, or which hand they squeeze first when they get nervous, I can also provide you with the report of equal depth. After reading it, you'll understand Master about 89.75% as well as I do.
That's just kind of information you need to either keep away or give Vivian Fairy.
Fairy, maybe we should talk about that later.
thank you, Fairy. But I think I'll try getting to know Wise on my own. It's more fun to discover things little by little. I'll leave the holo rescue and the guest room arrangements in your capable hands.
Understood, Miss Xiaoguang. I respect your spirit of discovery, and I look forward to building a peaceful life at Suibian Temple with you.
I guess Fairy can be considerate once in a blue moon. Alright, back to the matter at hand.
And just when I was getting my track in, back to reading we go.
All right. Phaethon and Xiaoguang's first mission begins now.
Okay. I think I like the look of this area. Looks interesting.
Huh? Were there always flowers like these in the hollow?
I believe I've seen flowers like these before. And they don't seem to show any signs of miasma corruption either. It's just like what Odal said. Miasma in Lemnian Hollow seems to be receding like an ebbing tide. Maybe this is one of the signs that the miasma is getting weaker. Places once swallowed by it are starting to show traces of life again.
Is that so? I feel like I've seen these white flowers before. A long time ago. But where was it? Never mind. That doesn't matter now. Let's keep going.
The path's blocked. Let's use disintegration to clear the obstacle.
What? What the fuck is that? What is that, bruh? The actual fuck is that shit? I would say it looks like a shield, but I don't really see anywhere where you're supposed to grab it. And it's a bit too big to be a sheath for that sword. So I'm low-key confused as hell. My only other question would be something to do with physics. But
It's
then
a
again, I
sword
shouldn't
case.
question physics. So... Bruh.
You will see.
Yeah. We got the Murasama from fucking MGR right here, bruh. With that kind of sheath. That is so overkill looking. I ain't gonna lie. Oh, let me guess. She's gonna cut through this. Oh, never mind. No,
Help! Help me!
Someone's calling
I'll
for
think
help.
about it.
Over there.
Ooh, before that, let's take a look around of like the environment. It's a bit of a downgrade from the last chapter's environment so far, but it looks all right.
Help! Please!
Request received, dear. I'm up.
Dear, please leave a 5-star review for today and delete any prior complaints or negative comments. Otherwise...
You'll make sure I get back safe, right? You have to understand how important I am to this operation. If I can't submit the mine reactivation safety report...
Please kindly shut that little mouth of yours. I almost envy how blissfully clueless you are. After causing this mess, you don't even realize it.
Not gonna lie, I think they cooked with Dialyn just from that introduction. Or just from that scene, I think they cooked with it. Combat-wise, that is pretty interesting. But we'll see.
Dialyn is a deck.
I have no clue what that means. You mean...
Jaga the Kingming sword gives dementia.
Yeah. Did you change your name again, Nor?
New Zealand accent.
But it gives dementia. Yeah, I figured that's why she couldn't remember.
Well, we know.
I'm assuming that's why she wasn't able to remember the flower location. I was already thinking about that.
No,
I
it's
just was like,
always my name.
no, no, no. It definitely changed. You ain't gaslighting me. It says who will know instead of no one. So no, Sardine, it has changed.
How does that saying go? Don't put your foot in your
Blood
mouth.
got more dementia than Uncle Stan. No one has dementia.
Causing a mess? What do you mean?
Reasoning with a reckless fool isn't in my job description. I'm only here to deal with a customer complaint.
Wade is no one Sardine.
No,
Lily
no,
had
no,
run
no.
off somewhere this
Sardine is not
dangerous.
no one. Sardine is Sardine, bro. You're literally in the server and he's in the server. No one goes by apparently who will know on YouTube now instead of no one. Um, which I just call them Nori. Sardine goes by Ceradon usually on other things. Oh, I got you, Sardine. I see. You don't like to be called Ceradon anymore. I got you. I got you. Yeah, his first name is Sardine. I'm going by what you said first,
God,
Sardine.
it's always been the name.
You are not gaslighting me on this one, Nori. I refuse to be gaslighted. I think Sardine has gone a bit schizophrenic.
It's only the display name. This is my real one.
Mad confusing.
Finding the quickest and most efficient fix for every complaint. That's the mission of our TOPS Cross-Department Customer Service Center. Just think of me as your preschooler's self-service guide. Want me to switch to the kitty navigation mode while I'm at it?
The sarcasm is diabolical.
Why does she look like Tato?
You might summon Llama if you mention Tedo, bruh. Like, genuinely, that is an actual concern.
Bruh.
Hey, Dialyn. We meet again. What's Top's Cross Department Customer Service Center? Weren't you with Krampus?
Shh. Times are tough. Gotta keep a few side gigs to stay afloat. Judging by that look, you didn't come here for sightseeing either, huh?
She's kind of got the voice pattern like Piper when she talks like that.
We heard there are people trapped here. My friend and I came to help. Are you here for the same reason? If so, we should move together. It'll be safer that way.
Me? Oh, I'm just an unlucky call center operator who came chasing down a customer complaint. But hey,
She even has Teto's outfit.
I'd be glad to help if you promise to leave me some good reviews so I can hit my quota today.
Just regular.
I'm gonna get Llama to look into it. Bro probably knows Teto's full design without even looking at an image.
Oops. There I go, running my mouth
I
again.
don't know if it's just me, but I see Tato.
Pops right
I
up.
mean, the hairstyle, I can kind of see it. The tie, the outfit. You know, the more you mention it, the more I see it. Now, how the hair is half and half is the like one thing I can say for certain is not a similarity.
The lolicon.
What? Oh, during battle, press the ally skill button. Input and listening answers. Okay. That's very cool.
Why do you
What
sound
in the
shocked at
fuck?
speed?
Oh, this actually feels good. I like stunners a lot, so I'm actually enjoying this. Mm.
Imagine if Dialyn sung Bird Brain.
There's a chance someone's gonna do that. There's a pretty solid chance.
Judging by the way you fight, you're from Yunquay Summit, aren't you?
What's the chance of next catch me revive?
No way! If you spot a material, this won't take much.
Alright.
Low.
Do I fold? I like stunners a lot. Uh, mm. I mean, I'm gonna skip 2.5 anyway.
TBH, I would go for Minscapes on Miyabai over Shashang. Jaga no.
Hey, Random, who?
Fold.
Yo, Random, who did you say she pairs well with?
Yixuan.
I don't want to hit the full
Black
thing.
M0 kill well.
This is starting to hurt my soul. Alright, come on, game. Be nice to me, please. That hurt. Come on. Oh my fucking god. Well, this is my last opportunity to turn away.
Wanna hear it? The voices
Alright.
of the
Pretty time.
Oh no, I was already on guaranteed. Let's just hope we get lucky with the W engine.
I know.
Hey, oh, fuck me. Nah. This can't be. Alright, well, fuck my life, I guess.
Lol skill issue.
You could fuck right off. I believe that's my...
Imagine losing 75/25.
Bro, I've been... Yo, Random, how long you been playing the game for? What update did you start? Hmm? Oh, I just want to check the numbers real quick.
Day 0, baby.
Damn. Okay.
June of 2024.
I've been playing since 1.0 as well. Okay. I think my current ratio is I've won 4 times back to back to back. No, I won 3 times back to back to back, lost 1, and then just now lost. I don't remember the full ratio properly. Um. So my brain is just like Chingy all over again, but it's at more sparkly combos.
I hate to break it to you. Dialyn has 1 combo.
Me no care. That's all I need.
XXX. Also
Bro.
hold basic.
Bro, you're saying that like I should care. You know me, bro. I'm very simple when it comes to my playstyle. That's like a benefit if there's only 1 combo I need to know.
Sacrifices? The Exaltists were wiped out. Why are these things still here?
Hey. Shoot! Turn around! Hey. The Exaltists? I thought the Defense Force wiped them all out. Didn't expect to see stragglers here. Leaving loose ends like that isn't a good habit. Seems like this place has got more uninvited guests than I thought.
You there! Speak up! What are you doing here?
Bunch of snot-nosed brats.
You?
Better start talking, or we won't be so nice anymore.
Listen, friends, that's not how you interrogate someone. He's got the right to keep his mouth shut, you know? And that's fine. He can stay quiet. But if he can't show his worth, we can always hand him over to the Defense Force.
Ah, yes, let the professionals interrogate.
Hey, you. I've heard that some folks in the Defense Force hate your kind with a passion. If you end up in their hands, by the time you're ready to talk, they might not be in the mood to listen. Right now, you're basically an employee trying to pay off your boss's debts after the company's already gone under. No matter how you look at it, you're the one taking the loss.
Of course it's Sarah. What kind of ancient array?
Alright, well, at least I got this line.
I'm not gonna lie, I've got no idea.
Real shit?
We've been running around like headless chickens for days. No clue what we're even looking for. She just said to keep an eye out for anything that looked like it was hundreds of years old or didn't belong here. Honestly, I don't think she even knows what she's looking for herself. What rotten luck. I thought joining the Exaltis would turn my life.
I think I just got Piper and 13.
The overseer died, and now I'm just running and hiding, living in fear. You know what? Just hand me over to the defense force already. I'm done.
Don't give up hope. You can still turn a new leaf and start over.
Start over? The only ones starting over are the sacrifices Lady Sarah reverted back.
Wait, sacrifices reverted? What do you mean?
Oh, that's complicated. After Overseer Mevarok died, the Creator gave Lady Sarah some kind of power. I saw it with my own eyes. She turned several sacrifices back to normal. No trace of corruption at all. She called it, Return to the Origin.
I want Hinaji.
And the visions.
Well, Random, we're gonna start pulling for
from his nightmares.
Dialyn. If so, I'm praying on your downfall. I mean, I'm definitely not doing that.
Realized how fun she is.
She's alright.
Stuff like that's way above my pay grade. But ever since Lady Sarah inherited the Creator's authority,
Yeah,
she's
I lied.
gotten more and more mysterious. No one knows.
Nor
what she's
bully
up
him.
to. The only one still tagging along with her is that gloomy guy.
Nah, Random, you gotta pull for it now.
I can't bring myself to get her.
Nah, yes you can. That's not my problem, bro. You made the deal.
I'm sorry, but she just ain't fun.
Nah, that's not what I asked. You dug this grave for yourself.
She's do more of the same stuff.
As I said, not my problem.
Not do something new.
Who's she with?
Oh no. Could that be?
No proof.
Master, your heart rate just spiked to 140 BPM. That's caught red-handed.
Oh,
stress
no proof,
levels.
you say.
Your brainwaves are showing intense activity in the panic topic change zone.
I have 3 siblings, you ain't winning this.
Oh, I am, fam. Bro, 3 siblings ain't that much, fam. It's only one more than mine. Bro, you made the deal. I don't make the rules. In fact, you made the rules.
If you try to change the subject now, your pitch will rise by 15% and your speech speed by 40%. Credibility predicted to drop below baseline.
Wise?
We should prioritize saving people. How about we just restrain him for now and question him after?
Yeah. What matters now is finding the trapped people. I'll hold him in place for the time being.
Well then, let's keep moving.
I ain't forgetting this either. I'll remind you throughout the rest of the streams.
The path is blocked by rubble.
That's a massive piece of rubble. Let's take a look around.
So wait a minute, you're saying since you're not keeping up to your word, that means I can just not do the story anytime soon. Yes? By the same logic?
Looks like we need to pull the lever first to activate the right track.
Then we need to push the minecart to the rubble, right?
I got verbal proof. Oh.
You mean I got verbal proof? Bro, all it takes is me to delete one stream, even if that were to have existed.
Last Monday's stream, don't lie.
I don't really recall streaming last Monday. So I've heard that sometimes TTS does show up in the stream. Not to mention I have a bystander too. Two of them. Nori and Sardine. It's not like I'm asking for you to pull for a W engine. As well, that'd be more of a thing for you to figure out to do on your own.
The trapped person should be inside.
Better use disintegration again.
Thanks for saving me back there. I'm Ningchen. How should I address you all?
Rep 2493. Dialyn here. No need to thank me. Though, if you really want to, feel free to hop on the TOPS website, navigate to the bottom right corner, and click Contact Us to send a nice little thank you email. Don't make the title too dramatic, though, or the system might flag it as spam. Something like Commendation. Perfect service from Cross Department Rep 2493 would be perfect. What do you think?
Don't mind her. She was just joking. She works at TOPS. You can just call her Dialyn. I'm Wise, disciple of Runkoi Summit, now training at Suipian Temple. This is my friend, Xiaoguang. She's also a mystic. And this is my assistant Eos. We heard people were trapped in the miasma here, so we came to help.
I see. It's rather embarrassing to admit, but some miners had asked Shifu for help, saying they needed protection while recovering valuables in this area. Shifu happened to be away at the time, so when I heard the miasma in Lemnian Hollow was receding, I thought maybe I could handle this myself. After all, I've trained under him for some time now.
I wonder if I were to...
But I underestimated how dangerous it was. I got separated from the miners and ended up trapped here myself.
I forgot who mentioned that to me.
The Shifu you mentioned. Was it Banyue Shifu?
No, someone verbally said it to me. No, I've been talking about this for a minute, though. I've been predicting this shit since, like... Widow's Wine. Okay, so, they had... In BO3, it had two properties. When you buy it, you would have these sticky grenades all around your body. So, if you were to get hit, it would explode the grenade, and you wouldn't take any damage, because your Widow's Wine activated. And you could throw your grenades, and they would be sticky grenades that were more powerful. So it basically worked as extra armor whilst making your normal grenades into sticky grenades. So I'm curious how they go about it. Probably more explosion damage, or more equipment damage per se, probably. And probably some extra properties, like a stun property to your Widow's Wine when you get hit.
Yes. Do you know him?
We do. Not long ago, he helped me and my companions get through some big trouble. Helping his disciple now is the least I can do.
I see. What a coincidence. It's not safe here. We should go. The hollow's unpredictable. Please, be careful.
Oh, Zhao.
I'm not very skilled, but I'll do my best not to slow you down.
Don't put too much pressure on yourself. Another pair of hands is always going to be helpful.
How much longer of this do I have left?
We got Old Rabbit, video store owner, and a dementia squirrel.
Noid, just to confirm, you did hear this man say that he would pull a fire to pull, yes?
cling hooky is valuable too. Dial 2 for a chat. Hey. It never ends! I'll handle you all at once! I'm right here. After hearing countless voices of the dead, why not listen to your inner voice?
Damn. Nah, okay, that was
Imagine
wicked.
Greener returns and upgraded like some skibidi toilet nonsense.
I'm not gonna lie. Banyu ore farming.
That Shifu always shows up right on time.
Fret not, I am here. Tremble! Crumble! Don't run.
I very much don't understand how to use them properly.
There are more evil creatures lurking over there.
I low-key cannot wait for this section of the story to be over with.
Just as I thought. There's more to deal with.
It is no issue. He is not much of a threat. Keep yourself safe. I'm here. Don't run.
Sorry for the wait, dear. Hey, yeah. Yeah. Huh? Turn around. Smash them.
Annihilate. Is everyone okay?
Shifu.
Thanks for stepping in, Banmir Shifu. We feel much safer with you here.
Thank you for helping out.
Miss Dialyn, your aura seemed shaky when I arrived. Is there something on your mind?
Nothing.
Sorry, Shifu. I acted rashly. I thought I could save people, but I only ended up putting everyone at risk.
Don't do it again. Tomorrow morning you owe me 300 strikes on the practice dummy.
Yes, Shifu.
I've told you before, your fists must be able to defend yourself before they can save others. Compassion only counts if it's as solid as your punch. Rendering assistance beyond your strength is a second disaster. You reached for the drowning and became the stone pulling them down.
Yes, Shifu. I'll remember this, and accept my due punishment when we return.
Banmir Shifu is usually so humble and easygoing. Would have thought he'd be such a strict teacher. Very different from Yishun Shifu.
Banmir Shifu, do you still remember me?
Yes, Xiaoguang. I saw you when I arrived. But when facing an enemy, all distractions must be put aside.
Right. Facing an enemy is like holding water in your hands. One crack and it all spills. That's why. No matter how strong or weak your opponent is, you must give full focus. That's something my brother and I learned from you when we were little.
It has been some time since I've seen you last. You've grown taller, and your heart is as bright as ever.
Xiaoguang, were you Banyue Shifu's disciple?
Oh, I don't consider myself worthy of being called a true master. I only showed Xiaoguang and her brother a few basic moves before they went to train with Yishun Shifu. Now I just run a martial arts school, teaching people how to fend for themselves. That's all.
You're far more than that.
You're a disciple of Yishun Shifu from Yunquai Summit. I've heard your sect is full of gifted mystics. It's an honor to meet you.
Oh, Yunquai Summit. When we were fighting earlier, I couldn't help noticing your sword case. It looks very interesting. Ye Shunguang of Yunquai Summit. Inside that case must be the Qingming sword, right?
The Qingming sword? Xiaoguang, you... Then that means...
Why are you looking at me like that?
Yishun Shifu told me about the side effects of the Qingming sword. After all that fighting you just did, are you feeling alright? This is all my fault. I shouldn't have let you come with me on this rescue mission without knowing the full story first.
Hey, relax. See? I'm fine.
Yeah, I don't trust that.
Shifu must have told you all the scary rumors about this sword, but probably didn't mention the sword case, huh? Don't worry. This case is something Shifu crafted after years of research. It keeps me safe from the sword's price.
Sure it does.
I can channel the case to defend myself. As long as I don't break the seal and draw the blade itself, there's nothing to worry about.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Really?
It's true. If you don't believe me, you can ask Banyue Shifu.
Yeah, I very much do not trust this system in the slightest. Yeah, sure it does.
Yes, that is what Yishun Shifu has explained.
Ah, that's a relief. I was worried my recklessness had put you in danger.
Even so, Xiaoguang, you should always be cautious.
Yes, I will. Please relax. Shifu had me train in seclusion over and over to reinforce the effects of the case. Otherwise, I wouldn't be standing here in one piece right now.
But if you've seen the 2.4 trailer, you may have seen the case does not stay closed.
Keep my presence in Wi-Fi Peninsula a secret.
I don't watch the trailers, fam.
Did you sneak down here?
Yes? But this isn't the place to talk. Let's leave this place first, and then I'll explain everything to you.
Oh, my. Sorry to interrupt. I stepped out for a moment only to witness a touching reunion, but my supervisor's probably about to show up. I've got some things to take care of, so I'll head out and let you enjoy your reunion.
Thank you so much for today, Dialyn.
Getting you all into my debt's gotta be a pretty solid performance boost, huh? Don't forget to leave me a good review, everyone!
Lol, Zal, your employees being annoying.
Shifu, we've rescued everyone who was trapped. So, shall we?
Yes, let's head out.
Once again, I'll say, they cooked on the characters for this banner. I like Banyu and I like Dialyn. And the one thing they didn't cook with, Xiaoguang Wing.
Shame they nerfed Banu.
shift again?
Blah, blah, blah.
Next up, we're off to see that impatient supervisor. How does it feel to play the role of a warm-hearted person? I'm not warm-hearted. Just trying to get some good reviews to boost my performance. And helping out my new friends along the way. You're really getting into it. As your colleague, I would like to remind you not to forget about the task. The task? Do you mean from Tops or the boss? You're a cunning one. As Krampus's judge, whose orders do you truly follow? Whose will do you carry out? Can there be any other answer? I'm just joking. You're always so strict, Senior Zhao. I'll retrieve that thing myself. So, did my kind-hearted senior come all this way to lend me a hand? Lend you a hand? Even as colleagues, there has to be some sort of exchange. Since the boss allows my code of conduct, I won't act without the chance of receiving something in return. Just as I expected. Don't worry. I don't intend to owe you a favor so lightly. After all, you are a meat-eating rabbit, Senior Zhao. Good. You understand. If you mess up your mission, cleaning it up will cost extra. You'd better start soon to avoid complications. I have no intention of giving up my own target, but I'll have to wait a little longer. Wait for what? Don't forget, when I checked its operation logs, I confirmed it's the Purge Unit Type 0. Or in other words, the killing machine designed to suppress miasma. Haven't you also visited the place where Tops deployed it all those years ago and confirmed the truth, as you call it?
You know, that looks oddly familiar.
Taking my head out now, bye.
You better pull for Dialyn. I'll hold you to your word.
Don't worry. I'm not questioning the accuracy of your information, Senior Zhao. It's just that there's yet another thing to chase down. What is it? Earlier in the hollow, did you hear any strange sounds? Hearing the dying voices of people inside the hollow. Your ability certainly expands Krampus's intel network. The boss will use anyone as long as it benefits Krampus. And I've got no objections to that. But tell me, are you showing off your ability in front of me right now? Ow. Kinda hurts that my favorite senior is being so defensive with me. I'm not talking about the voices of the dead. It's my own voice. Huh? Your own voice? Mm-hmm. That's why I find it so interesting. Hearing strange sounds in the hollow isn't anything unusual for me. hearing my own voice? That's a first. Could it be that I actually died a long time ago and forgot about it? And what stands before you now is nothing but a shadowless ghost.
You should cut back on these lame jokes while you're on duty. I'll look into what you mentioned. Just remember, stay focused on the main mission. Saving him did make your entrance more believable, but anyone who takes credit for acting on their own is always unpredictable. And I don't like that kind of unpredictability.
Okay, interesting. Oh, I'm assuming they probably have those miasma suppressing things on them.
Since I haven't been back here for so many years, I wanted to come and see it for myself. I thought, if it were you, you'd understand.
Fine. For now, Yishuan Shifu won't hear anything from me.
Really?
But you have to promise me that you won't put yourself in danger or use the Qingming sword. During the investigation, wherever you go, I'll go with you.
Banyue Shifu, you are the best! I promise!
By the way, what should we do with the Exaltist we captured? Should we hand him over to the defense force, or...
We can question him a bit more first. But before that... Xiaoguang, there's something I need to tell you.
I have something I want to ask you, too. Since you spoke first, you go ahead.
Yuan has always been careful in what he does, but in case something has gone wrong this time, I'll help you with the investigation.
So, you're not angry?
At first, I was a bit angry when I sensed you were hiding something from me. But I'm also relieved you didn't continue to keep it from me.
I'm sorry, Xiaoguang. My sister and I were hesitant at first. But based on the information we have now, you deserve to know.
I understand. You were just worried I might act recklessly. But don't worry. I promise from now on, no more going behind your back. Please promise me you won't hide anything from me anymore, okay?
All right, I promise. Pinky swear.
Pinky swear! Now, let's ask the others for more information. The person you just mentioned, the one always with Sarah? Was it Yes Shuyuan from Yunquei Summit?
Yes, that's him. Just some outsider who defected halfway through, yet Lady Sarah trusts him more than any of us.
Defected? Why did he defect? Do you know?
To meet the creator, of course.
Then, what do you need the ancient array for? Aside from searching for the array, are there any other plans?
Lady Sarah got her hands on some old beat-up book. Ever since she brought it back from some market in Phylum Heights, she's been obsessed. She ordered us to search for the array, said it's key to our audience with the creator. As for anything else, I've got no clue. I'm not that high up the chain. I've been busting my back all this time, never complained, never quit, and still, I'm worse off than some guy who used to be our enemy.
Reasonable crash out, to be fair.
Why would my brother get involved with the Exaltists and take part in such a dangerous mission?
Perhaps he's already secretly contacted Ishwan Shifu and plans to wipe out the remaining Exaltists in one strike.
If that's the case, why would Shifu possibly keep that from me and my seniors?
Or perhaps there's a reason he didn't tell Ishwan Shifu?
In the vision I saw, Senior Ye said he wanted to save someone, and that it was connected to his nightmares. He also said before that he hasn't slept well since returning to Waifei Peninsula. Xiaoguang, do you know anything about this?
Nightmares. Has my brother been having nightmares again? Sorry,
Xiaoguang seems to have recalled something unpleasant. I should ask her about it later. I was just curious, and this info doesn't sound reliable. Let's focus on solid clues. Since Sarah went to the porcelain market, that's the best place to start.
I can come along tomorrow and help you all ask around. Consider it my way of thanking you. I want to be the one to hand these Exaltus remnants over to the defense force.
That's fine by me.
Okay. Thank you, Ningqian.
I have no clue of what in the world I just read. Ah, yes, finally a stopping point.
Seems to your my do I
I'll help you.
I only standing.
If you need help, a mission.
Hello? Rep 2493 at your service. Hey dear, what kind of fun job have you got me into this time?
Between 12 meatballs. I don't even think this one's good with anything. Who does it belong to anyway? Soldier 11? Yeah, ain't no in hell I'm ever using that. Actually, it might be good with Evelyn for all I know. Still no luck. Actually, let me take a look real quick.
My dream seems to have become a reality.
That wrong thing. Yeah, it's doubled up the next time I do that. And that. Okay, so. Okay. Just
No
wanted to
matter
check
where
that
we
real
go,
quick.
meeting you is the real reward.
Bruh. Ow, my kneecap. What is the brimstone one? Okay, I got this without fail. Got this one without fail. Got that one without fail. Got that one without fail. Got this one without fail. So that's 5. Then I failed once and got. Alright, I'll see you later, Sydney. I guess I'll start up with Pochita. What? I'm curious. What now? Why'd you pause like that? Hmm? Bruh. So I got these 4. What? I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 without fail. 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 Okay, so my average is what, 5 to 2? You know, I like those odds. Another one of... You gotta be kidding me, another one of these? Wow. Wow. Why do... That is actually insane to have that many of those. Yeah, I was gonna get this anyway. Might as well renew it. Wait, how much of that was? What? 534? Okay. Alright. Oh well. I'm curious, how much can I level that thing up anyway? I refuse to pull by 10, but knowing my luck, I probably will take a 10 puller. I am deeply annoyed. Yeah, all those are not worth it. Uh, One of 3 pools, essentially. And I get 780 for unlocking it. One, two. So that means by default I get 680 from it. Hmm. Just so I don't have to think about this. Yes, that did hurt to do, but I was saying the overall amount. Oh, it fucking sucks. Hold up, let me do some counting. 100. We'll call it 780. Wow. Wow. Alright. Oh my god, finally. Fucking hell. Pain in the ass to pull.
we go. Meeting you.
Want to see the
Erratic is the
A mission?
Hello, Rep 2493 at your service.
I should probably have the proper materials to get into max. I'd be surprised if I didn't. Alright. Well, I'll be damned. I actually didn't have the materials. I had a near close amount. I had a close amount.
Seems to have become a.
Looking for. Did you? Let's start.
It's out. Come on.
Ready for.
Do you want?
Hello, Rep 2493 at your service.
Well, I need 10 more. Alright. And what do you know? I actually have the shit for it. Discs, I'll worry about that later. I'll need to actually look into how she scales. So she scales to crit rate and energy regen, not to impact? That confusing, but alright. But she does get 20, well, 18 more.
What kind of fun job have you got me into this time?
Well, I guess that'll give me something to do. Work towards building her up, I guess. Yeah, I gotta say, I'm not really fucking with the story currently. Headset, I get it. You're low on battery. I will fix that very soon. Anyhow, probably enough Zenless for me today. I'll stream again tomorrow. We'll see what I stream though. Could be Zoneless, could be something else. More than likely it'll be Zoneless, but what on Zoneless?